Yeah, that's what bro said, man. A lot of people are just lazy. Shout out to them lazy people. Hey, you can stay out the way. You can have a dream. I can show you how to
Brand, they
live it.
want to just in one foul swoop make $10,000, $20,000. They don't want to do the hard work. What's actually hard is busting down, selling to the average person, selling to 10, 20 customers a day. People don't want to actually build a brand. They just want to wholesale 10 P's and make 30,000. Typical humans are like that. We want fast money, and busting down, building a brand, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes expertise. It takes know-how. It takes skill. But if it's done right, then you could build generational wealth from it. Because as you see, these brands like Stizzy, Jeters, Cookies, a plethora of them, they've built a brand so 10, 20 years from now, there's a high chance that they're still going to be around. 10, 20 years from now, that dude that's selling 10, 20 P's, they're either going to get locked up, robbed, killed. There's nothing that they're building. They're just known as somebody who sells P's. There's no brand behind it. So once they're gone, then everything that they work for is gone. These brands like Cookies, Stizzy, Select Oil, we can go on. These brands, they're going to live on forever, as long as they're managed correctly. That's why the money in 2025 is in building a brand and selling to retail consumers. So busting down grams, eighths, sevens, half ounces, ounces. That's where the money is to be made, because you're going to make way more margin than if you sell a couple P's and you only make $100 off of each P. If I buy $1,000 P, even if I sell $100 ounces, which is extremely cheap, I'm still gonna make 1,600 because there's 16 ounces in one P. And then even further, if I can buzz down $25 eights, I can make, just saying, if you're able to buzz down exactly all the eights in a P, you can make 3,200 off of $1,000 piece. So that's where the money. Yeah, it's gonna take longer. People like selling P's because it's wholesale. You can move the weight way faster. But if you're able to establish a brand and you have an actual customer base, then you still won't have much of a problem moving product fast, because people are going to know your quality and they're going to know what you're bringing to the table as far as the overall value of your brand. And you can have a customer base who is waiting for your product. If you get anything out of everything that I talked about today, building a brand is the most important thing that you need to do within the cannabis industry in 2025. All this moving packs, making $100 or $50 off each pack, that stuff is dead now. There's no money in moving packs unless you're moving crazy amounts of volume, like 200, 500, 1,000 P's. And even say you move 200 P's and you're making $100 off each P, that's only 20,000. Not saying that's not a lot of money, but again, it goes back to the risk. It's like the risk of moving 200 P's only to make 20,000, to where if I get a couple bags and I have my own clientele and I have my own brand and I'm able to bust down 2, 3 bags, you can make 5, 10 bands profit depending on the size of the bust downs and your margin. It's not unreasonable now 2, 3 pounds, but it all goes back to, you need the clientele and you need the you need quality product to be able to do that, to build a following and to build a brand. So again, 2025 is the year of the brand. You need to build a brand if you want to be successful within today's cannabis industry. Moving packs in 2025 is dead. There's no money in it. There's too much competition. It's overly saturated. There's no middleman anymore. Everybody is going direct to the source, which has basically destroyed the whole market, because there's no secrecy anymore as far as how to get product. Like, you can just go on Telegram and you can buy wholesale product. You can find a plug online. Back 10, 20 years ago, you had to do a bunch of things just to meet the plug. And even then, that person might not even be the plug. That might be the third or second middleman. You're not just going straight to the plug. Like, you had to either know somebody, or you had to be introduced to someone, or you had to pay someone 5, 10,000. Like, people weren't just giving up the plug like that, because why would they just give up the plug when they can make money off you